I think one of the biggest misconceptions about solo travel is that you're always alone. But in reality, I've probably met more people in the last month than I would have if I stayed home for 6. Like when I met a fellow travel creator to grab a coffee the other day, but we somehow ended up at a birthday party together instead. And that's the thing about New York, with a little bit of patience, it does throw people at you. And today, we spent the afternoon watching Wimbledon in Central Park, and I don't think that would have happened nearly as easily if we had both been home. There's something about traveling that makes people say yes a little more to new friendships, to random plans. And that's kind of what this month in New York has looked like for me. Not just ticking landmarks off a list. I actually didn't feel like creating much content, but slowly building little routines along the way. Like waking up early for Pilates 3 times a week, who am I? Finding new favorite coffee shops, of course, watching Wimbledon on the big screen in Central Park, which honestly felt like the closest I'll get to center court, probably ever. I'm still manifesting a collaboration one day, mainly so I can take my dad with me to a match because he's obsessed, but I digress. We then spent a few hours working together before I finally ended the day at the Comedy Cellar, aka stand-up comedy, which I've been trying to get tickets ever since I arrived. Speaking of, this is actually my last week at SharedEasy, the Coliving I'm staying at, before I move on. And looking back, I think what I appreciated most was how straightforward the whole experience was. I didn't have to spend days or weeks apartment hunting like I usually do, deal with brokers, buy furniture, or prove my income to anyone just to stay in New York for a couple months. I literally showed up with a suitcase and a backpack, and everything else was already sorted, which meant I got to spend my time doing things I enjoyed, like meeting new people, building little routines. And being based in Williamsburg definitely helped too. I could get into Manhattan in about 20 minutes, but come back to a neighborhood that felt a little calmer at the end of the day. And even though I've realized I'm definitely not a big city person anymore, I did enjoy this version of New York I created for myself. If I ever come back to New York for another month or so, I would probably do it the same way all over again. And actually, SharedEasy is offering $150 off your first month at the moment, so do with that information what you will. Okay, ciao, bye, pa.